Yeah, I know a lot of people probably think this is kind of weird for me to even mention this because I really don't have to. I guess I don't have to, but I'm gonna go and say it anyway. I just want to let everyone know that this video actually was recorded the very day that the young man was found hung from a tree at the college. It was recorded that same day, and I recorded it and chose to verbalize the things I was saying in the video referencing yesterday because I knew it wasn't going to post until the following day. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to post that video until a number of days later. It's now going to be scheduled to post even further out. That's because of some other issues and things I ran into with work and recording and everything. But nevertheless, no more delay. Here you guys go.
It's time to tell it like it is.
What is up, my beautiful black people? Thank you for joining me for another Harvey Rants video. Right here is where we will always have the important discussions to encourage and influence necessary actions that will ultimately create significant positive change for our people. Charlie Kirk is killed. White people are mad at black people without even having any information, any kind of understanding of who, what, where. From the very start, mad at black people without knowing anything. Even after finding out that, oh, damn, it was one of our own. White people still mad at black people. Yesterday, a black man was found hanging from a tree at Delta University on the same day when a bunch of white men, a massive crowd of white men decided to go out in the streets chanting, "White men fight back." Is it a coincidence? In response to this, I'm seeing a lot of our black people in response to this video saying things like God is our strength and other religious statements. Do I need to remind our black people of the countless times in our history in this country that we've relied on their God, praying, waiting for their God to come and rescue us? Do I need to remind us of what happened? The endless number of examples of our black people being unalived. Churches with little girls inside of them being bombed. The list goes on and on. 9 people who believed so much in their God that they didn't try to fight back, didn't try to defend themselves, and accepted the fact and lost their lives. There's literally an endless list of examples. We're going to continue to allow ourselves to be played, continue to allow ourselves to be lied to continue catering to this conditioning, this brainwashing that has been failing us since day one to believe this religion that they created for us to believe. A religion that keeps us enslaved, that keeps us distracted. It's time we start talking about the truth, my black people. Go ahead and hate me. I know I'll probably lose a lot of people behind this. I'm not going to lie to you for you to like me. I'm not going to go and be a part of catering to this nonsense for you to like me or continue to watch my content. I am here for my people. This is for my people. It's time to wake the fuck up. Let's focus on structure, building foundation, unity and community for our people. I've been talking for the longest damn time about a war coming. If y'all don't realize that by now, with the military being sent to different states, targeting black and brown people. I've been saying since day one, I've talked to many people in person about this. I even said it in my videos. They're going to allow him authority over different things that the president doesn't have authority over. And they're not going to do nothing about it. He's going to be able to get away with it. What has been happening? Tell me what's been happening. Exactly that. A lot of these black MAGA supporters in videos online complaining about the hatred that they're being subjected to. They're seeing the people turn on them. Why are you surprised? Your support did not change your skin color. The greatest country in the world where your vote doesn't even matter. If your vote mattered, then why are we dealing with all the stuff we're dealing with right now? Why do we have all these things being done? All these laws being ignored? Authority is out the window. Nobody's doing nothing about it. White people in this country, they have the Supreme Court. You got Congress, you got the White House. You've even been allowed to utilize the military to racially profile people, legally racially profile people. Do you guys understand how serious this is? Even being given permission to utilize the military to unalive people if he feels like it. without any real justification for taking somebody's life. And they're going to allow that. I'm not making this shit up. Do y'all really understand how serious this shit is right now? Meanwhile, we're still out here divided. We're still out here killing each other. We're still out here focused on all this attention to material things, flashy and all this shit. We're still out here twerking and trying to get attention online, doing all kinds of random, stupid failure, dumbass, pointless shit to get attention when we're under attack. Look at the Facebook Live recordings. Look at how people are responding on family and friends on Facebook. I must be crazy or something. Why are you not eyes open to what's happening now? Are you too distracted with failure? I'm not the only one talking about this shit anymore.
Willing to say that he can take SEAL Team 6 and kill anybody he wants. They were willing to affirm that. They're willing to say that ICE can racially profile anybody they want. The United States Supreme Court has said you can racially profile Latinos based on their accent or the way they look. You guys have everything you want. You have legal racial profiling. You've ended DEI. You've ended affirmative action. You get all the best jobs even if you're not qualified. You can be a Fox Weekend host and be the Defense Department's Secretary of Defense. You can be Kash Patel and be a podcaster who wants to go to Valhalla and run the FBI as long as you're conservative. You have everything. Why are y'all so angry? What the fuck are you angry about? You've banned all of our books. You've banned Black history. You banned the 1619 Project. You don't have to compete with women for jobs. You've chased them out of the military. You've chased them out of the senior positions in the Department of Defense. You've gotten rid of all the Black history in the museums. Museums are terrified. I have contacts that I'm talking to inside of the Interior Department, people who are running all of those spaces where you can go and see a Civil War memorial or something. The people who work in these places are terrified. They're afraid to tell the real history. The people who are working for the federal government are afraid to say the word Black. You guys have canceled Black scholarships. You're damn near, I guess, ready to get rid of HBCUs. Donald Trump just recently said they're not going to fund any minority serving institution. Y'all have gotten rid of that. You've gotten rid of help for Black kids to go to college. What more do you want?
And what are we doing, Black people? We still fail to see how bad things actually are. How insanely important it is for us to start putting this bullshit aside, stop failing ourselves, and unite. Oh, but no. This is the greatest country in the world. All of this crazy shit that's happening, and this is the greatest country in the world. The greatest country in the world that will actually allow this shit. Do you see what is going on?
We are in America. You travel outside this country, they don't even call it the United States. They call it the States. We don't realize that we're the only ones, meaning people in America, who see America like she portrays herself to be. Everybody outside of this country knows the truth. You come and kill my people, bomb this, you kill my mama, you kill my daughter, and you calling us terrorists? I was in my house eating food. I was in my house praying. And you come and just kill us for no reason. You say we're terrorists? No, you the terrorists. Osama bin Laden was working with the CIA, the United States government, because the United States government wanted to get the Russians or the Soviet Union out of Afghanistan. And then they demonized him as if he was a terrorist when America helped to create him. Same thing with ISIS. You can go down the list of this stuff. Saddam Hussein was also a very good friend of the Bush family. Saddam Hussein received the key to the city of Detroit.
What?
Big facts. Saddam Hussein donated over $200,000 to a church there. America was good friends with him. He was all in America all the time.
The greatest country in the world, right? This country that is controlled by the longest running terrorist group in human history. That's a fact. What happened to the most intelligent, the most advanced civilization to ever exist on this planet? Ever. Ancient Egyptians, who had a better understanding of our solar system and beyond than we do right now. Most people stuck on this shit with the pyramids. Oh, how did they build the pyramid? There's far more than just the pyramids. There's all kinds of devices and tools and things to this day that they still have not figured out the purpose or how they would use. Why they, Africa, Black people, original. What happened to the ancient Egyptians? What happened to all that technology? What happened to the understanding of what they had accomplished? What happened to the ancient Egyptians? An invasion by the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire? In other words, white people. As they've done so many times in all of the history of their existence.
The level of psyop, which has been orchestrated upon the white person to give up all of their love of their history, to believe that all of their ancestors' work doesn't count, to believe that their God-given lands aren't theirs, to believe that they have no right to live in harmony or racial cohesion with anyone around them. The level of psyop that's been inflicted upon the white man is absolutely monumental, perhaps the largest psyop in history. Let me ask you, why did the British Empire give its lands back?
What do you mean?
Well, the British Empire, the British are the largest empire in history. Why did we give Uganda back or the Caribbean? Why did we give it back?
Took a lot of, because we took a lot of that land to start
Because
with.
we took it. Because it is their land, given to them by God. This was the assumption that the British state came up with. Oh, we can't take someone else's land. It's theirs. It was given to them by God, and they have an ancestral right to that land, which has been orchestrated upon the white person to give up all of their love of their history, to believe that all of their ancestors' work doesn't count, to believe that their God-given lands aren't theirs.
Everything that you're saying is what white people have done to other races of people. Stealing their land, erasing their history. They're doing it right now. They're literally doing it right now. What the hell is wrong with him? Put all this failure and nonsense, destruction, stupid shit, put all this aside. It's time for us to wake the up before it's too late. Here is where we can have those important conversations